Good morning, everybody. I am Oliver, and this morning I want to discuss tragedies. Welcome back to Walking the Blunt Blade. Here's a little observation I made. Romance seems to equal tragedy. The majority, well, not the majority, but there's quite a few romantic movies and or scenes and acts where men seem to get it in the butt, and that to a woman is romantic, whereas it's quite tragic for us men. If you look at things like The Notebook, Titanic, the poop scene in movie 43, these things are not romantic. To me, probably not to most guys. So romance seems to equal tragedy. In the same vein, and I've said this lots over the years, humour, jokes, equals tragedy. Everyone knows this. I came to this realization when I was about 18, working in the healthcare system. Jokes are simply human tragedies. They're not funny. If you break your jokes down, most of them, and I'm not talking about Australians badgering one another or bullying one another or completely degrading one another all the time. I'm talking about jokes. If you break most jokes down, not children's jokes either, they make observations and speak of human tragedies, then they're technically not funny. But we laugh. We laugh because we know they're not funny. We laugh because it's twisted and our little mind's trying to work it out. And I think it's one of the few ways our minds cope with humour sometimes is just to laugh. It's good. It's a release. We understand the difference between, humour, jokes, and the real tragedy of it. By the way, my story is this. When I was younger, there was this weird joke about someone tattooing a W on each butt cheek. So when he bent over, it spelled wow. I met a person who'd tattooed an S on each butt cheek. So when he bent over, it was SOS. That's how I discovered jokes are actually human tragedies. So what is it the woke folk and those people who sit in audiences and sit on YouTube rubbing their fingers together and hands together and feet together so eagerly waiting to be offended don't understand? It's not hard to understand. And other than our minds coping with human tragedy and us laughing, I think the other reason we laugh is because it hasn't happened to us. And that's the sign of someone who can actually laugh at themselves. I'm happy to disclose all my foolish, tragic behaviour for a laugh. That's how we learn. All right, everybody. With that said, enjoy laughter. Good morning.